I watched the moon tonight and it was red. I wanna live together, it's real we did. I tell myself that I can.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And tonight we'll see Anaheim as they go up against Albuquerque. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here we go. So Anaheim will get the first possession. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Duncan in the corner. It's back to Hill. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the away team, Tim Duncan. At the line for one.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed. Keeps his team focused on the team. Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Tim Duncan dominating with that throwdown. Way to go, big fella.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
The free throw drops for Duncan. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of, can he stay on the floor?
Outside Ball. Here's Jokic. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And Caspi has it in the corner. Back to Chalmers. The kick outside to Butler. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Back to Chalmers. Stolen by Ball. Here's Hill. And he slams it down right on top of Hassan Whiteside.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. Rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
And it's sent back by Jokic. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Albuquerque shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Duncan, no good on that one. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
The kick out to Hill. From the arc. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. It's a three-point game. And another miss by Anaheim. Pass to Jokic. Those three-pointers off the mark. Here's Anaheim. With the drive. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Back to Whiteside. Over Roy. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got his second basket.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Fires from deep. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Jokic missing. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. Here's Caspi. Wall looking it over. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Butler with the ball. Grant Hill covering. Pass to Caspi. Lets the three fly. Hill pulls it in. For three, Roy. Alone with it. The kick out to Ball. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Anaheim on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Anaheim.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Back to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
It's stolen by Wall. Harris outside. Pass to Whiteside. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Back to Duncan. Puts up a deep three. Anaheim grabs the miss. But we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Duncan's got 7.
All too easy for Duncan there. Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants to.
Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. There's 1:59 left to play in the first half. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Harris inside the line. No good. Shot missing. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Out to Harris. 1:19 left in the first half. Basket good. And Anaheim leads by 2.
Yeah, impressive shot there by Harris. He's in the league to make the hard shots, not just the open.
That one's rebounded by Embiid. And here's Chalmers for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Duncan. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Outside, ball. To the wing on the left. Embiid inside. Just 5 to shoot. And here is ball. Out to Harris. Back to Bull. Anaheim needs to get off a shot here. Ball, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Anaheim leads by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Albuquerque with the possession. Trailing by 2. And stolen by Bull. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And, you know, that's where Stuckey operates best. I mean, the mid-range area is his comfort zone.
Stolen by Ball. Stolen by Ball. Outside Hill. Duncan in the corner. Embiid with the steal. Here's Stuckey. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And, you know, for a guard, Stuckey leaps up with these dunks. He's a really pretty good athlete.
Screen by Duncan. Inside. Good D by Embiid. Anaheim leading by 6.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really... I think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Roy with it. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Duncan.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. That's exactly why you can't give Duncan any lanes, any daylight. When you do, he slams it with force.
To the inside. And the dunk by Duncan.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass the ball. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 5 points so far.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Back to Whiteside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 12.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Chalmers. And Chalmers slams it in.
Excellent finish from Chalmers that time. I love when he goes up strong like this.
Pass to Hill. Takes the three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Anaheim. Leading by 5. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
A crazy athlete. Roy excels in the open floor.
Right wing. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Chalmers. Now, here's Whiteside. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. No good. Hill has the open look. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Chalmers outside. Here is Caspi. That three off the mark. And Roy, here we go. And Adebayo sends it back. And Jokic gets it to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Anaheim on top. They're up by 1. And time to step aside. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And it's Anaheim with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Left side wall. Here's Caspi. Offline with the baseline jumper.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Chalmers outside. No good with the triple.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Malone. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
A three. Anaheim grabs the miss.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good again that time.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Right side of screen. Latrey. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Roy. Timberwolves leading by 8. Duncan goes in. And Duncan throws it down.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points. And he makes your team a ton better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Anaheim grabs the miss. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Makes it off the glass.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Here's Wall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Duncan left side. Over Butler. No good from Duncan. And it's Wall with the ball for Anaheim. Pass to Butler. From deep three-point land. Duncan grabs the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Anaheim making a switch here. 43 seconds left in the fourth. And Hill has it in the corner. Duncan, a screen. Lob pass to Duncan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now Butler. Three-pointer. The three from Hill. Trains the three-pointer. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any...
When you see me, I just know I'm the richest Ross Rich off in every room. Yeah.
Know myself and every time it's a hit.
Know myself every time it's a hit.
This might be the greatest.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So Omaha will get the first possession. Now Wall. Pass to Weber. 6 to shoot. Back to Wall. Three-pointer. Rebound by Caspi. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Chalmers. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Omaha now. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Omaha now. Pass to Tatum. Butler with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
And here's Wall outside. Anaheim grabs the miss. Butler on the way. Takes a three. Pass to Whiteside. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. And another miss by Anaheim. Ball's knocked loose. Wall wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Here is Whiteside. And now Omaha, fast break. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thompson's got the opening basket of the game for Omaha. Pass to Adebayo. Whiteside with it. Now Casper. Butler in the corner. Right side a screen. Chris Webber with the rebound. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Whiteside inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
And here's Wall. In the corner, Tatum with it. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Chalmers looking around. Back to Whiteside.
Well, it's almost as if Whiteside had a watch on and showed patience, waiting for the defense to come down and draw the foul.
Anaheim shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He's perfect from the line this time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Thomas. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
No good from Casper. Here's Omaha now. Wall, no luck.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Weber outside. Misses the three. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A shot by Butler. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. here is Wall. Nothing on the board. Hefty move. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
That's a 2 from Butler. 3 for Caspi. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Omaha on top.
6.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Omaha?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And that was a little bit of a... I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
There's Tatum's range on display.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Ball with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Embiid with the steal. There's Embiid with the dunk.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Pass to Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
To the wing right side. The three ball. Drills the three-pointer. Alston's got the lead up to 8 now for Omaha.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Ball's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Thomas down low. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Omaha needs to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Left side, Harris. Right side. And the rejection by Tatum. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And stolen by Bull. And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. Now here's Butler. Embiid wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
All with it. No scoring in this one. Clock at 6. Back to Weber. Over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Omaha leading by 5. Pass to Tatum. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Now Casper. Now here's Butler, guarded by Tatum. Got it off in time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Omaha leads by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Anaheim trails by 5. Right side a screen. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim. Such an amazing offensive rebounder. And second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Butler. Anaheim shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Second personal foul.
To Whiteside for the tie, and it's good on the way in. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for Anaheim.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
It's Wall with the drive. It counts, and the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Here's Anaheim. They trail by 3. Pass to Whiteside. Fires for 3. Omaha with the rebound. Tatum with it. Caron Butler covering. Into the lane. Tatum. Basket good. Tatum's got 8 points.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Out to Thompson. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Pass to Caspi. 3-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down. Omaha leading by 5. Down low. Thompson in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Now Casper. Inside. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Wonderful use of the pick and roll, especially by Whiteside, slashing right to the bucket and getting that one to go.
Omaha calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So both teams changing it up here. And here is Omaha now. 3-point lead. Here's McGrady.
Ooh, okay.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Doing it with style. McGrady punished. Oh!
Yes, sir. And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Omaha. The screen from Kemp. There's the lob to the hoop. Can't complete the alley-oop.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Omaha leading by 3. Oubre on the wing. From the arc, a three-pointer is right on target.
So big for this offense and crucial that Oubre can continue to knock it down from there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Embiid. Over to the left wing. And here's Adebayo outside. Trains the three-pointer. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Omaha on top. They lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter.
27.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Omaha leading by 3. Weber outside. This one for 3. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
Here's Wall. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Thompson outside. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ware. Over Whiteside. Ware, good. And Omaha leads by 6.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Chalmers outside to the paint. Fires the 3. Weber pulls it in. Omaha leading by 6. Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Ware.
And Tatum's passing ability really makes him a problem in that pick and roll. No wasted motion, always slicing and dicing the defense.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside, Wall. There's the triple. Rebound by Caspi.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Offensive rebound. Here's Chalmers. And another miss by Anaheim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Tatum. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Casper. Whiteside the bounce pass. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.